Good morning, everyone. I hope you all slept well and already had yourself a cup of coffee or tea if you're that kind of person. We're going to get started off this morning with some calm and relaxing music, and then we're going to start drawing. My game plan is to finish where we left off with our previous port town. So let's go ahead and jump over to that screen first. And let's go ahead and set our music. No. We're going to start off with coffee break. Alright, so last time this was our little port town we started with. We got a river that is connecting our first two villages together. But we need to focus on this northeastern part. And then if we have time, I would like to do the northwestern and then the northeastern part. So with that, let's go ahead and close that guy. Pull up some paper. Markers, and actually one thing I want to do right off the bat is actually take this previous image and align it up where I can. And we're going to just start by continuing getting our lines where they meet up. And right there. And can't forget our tree line. Okay, that's enough to get us started. So let's continue with this tree line. Now, our river. I am going to flip our world a little bit. This river is just going to kind of swerve off of it, and there is going to be another entrance here. This entrance is going to be a little bit grander, except for these are way too close, so our river's going to have to start there. Actually, I'm going to go like this. That's the top. Bam. Nope, no barking, choose. Okay, never mind. All the barking. 1 second. Mister, that's not very nice. Go for it. Sorry about that. I put my marker down. Oh, okay. It's like I'm out of... So we're going to connect our bridge here. Sounds like Swans is here. Chewie is just not happy with visitors today. Alright, second part of this river. And we need it to connect right there. It's a little more wavy on this side, but that's okay. We're going to take this part and whoop. There, now we got a nice long entrance. Because we've got a wall that comes right here on a tower. Connects there. Let's see, how much space did we really give ourselves there? Not too much. So we're going to expand this out to here. Chewie is just not happy with these people then. Dude. I do apologize if you guys can hear our tiny nutcase going berserk. Let's see. Let's go another part of the wall here. And then tilt it a little. This side, there's going to be a second gatehouse / watchtowers. Real simple, just like a so. Pardon me. Alright, let's connect things up. I think this part we're gonna swing out this way. Actually do another small gatehouse here. And when we get to this side, this area will lead into a kind of a central fort. This part, let's get one more wall right here. And just extend it out straight. Small forest there and some trees, and we start throwing trees down. And rocks, we can't forget our rocks. And there is a small little house right out here. He kind of just sits out here and fishes. Nobody's really truly worried about him. He's kind of hidden away. Let me get this back into focus. start with some things. Alright, now we got this whole town to fill. Alright, so this part was definitely more of the port area, ships bringing their goods. We've got the warehouse here, we've got stables here, a workshop where we made our goblin. This is our trade house. Up here, I think this would probably be best to be the residential area. So let's have a bunch of houses that are kind of more grid-based, a little. They really don't have a yard. These are trying to fit as many people into a single space as possible. And here we'll actually put it right there. Ooh, and while I'm thinking about it, can't forget to give some chimneys to some of these people. Wow, that was nowhere close to straight. Maybe they got a little awning or something that's hanging out, or they're just real. They hired the wrong contractors to build this house. That's what we're gonna call my shaky accidents. Poorly hired contractors. Okay, let's go and this is all you gotta do to make a bustling town, is just fill it. Just keep drawing squares everywhere. Don't forget your trees. You gotta keep it pretty. And yeah, one more there. Slightly putting these, we're just kind of turning, making it look like all of our pathways are leading to the center main way. Because there's also a gate down here, so I want to be mindful of that. We got another tree here. This section is going to be a large, very large, almost like apartment-based housing. Yeah. And it's just going to be one long roof. So, and we'll even put a tower here. And it kind of connects all of these guys, yeah. we're gonna say they're kind of like row houses. Every house is kind of pointing in this direction, but this back side here is very open, leads to a garden-like area back here where we're gonna have some trees, a well. I'm gonna take this roof and go like so, and we're gonna give some pillars around here. Yeah, there we go. So nice, large, kind of more apartment style building. Everybody who lives here has access to like this great big open area back here. Let's see, we need some commercial areas. So right off the bat, I want a store place right here. Just this nice big corner area, and right across the way from it is a large tavern. We're gonna go like this. Yeah, large tavern. Everybody behind it, however, is more residential zones. Just simple little houses. Kind of builds this perfect little street that goes here. There will be a cutoff that kind of goes around here. We're going to put a tree right here, kind of divert people from going. Just kind of cutting through here. Get some houses in here. And maybe another workshop. Let's also get... No, I don't want to put a church in this section. I'm going to put a church in this part. And I'm going to sneak a well right in here. A couple trees. And I also want there to be a tiny outside garden that the tavern kind of takes care of. Some of these residents here, it's like a small community garden. They primarily have their food brought in, but this is a small little plot where everybody kind of works together. More like Boogeyman. More trees all over the place. Because we kind of want this whole area to stand out. We don't want rocks in the middle here. They're taking really good care of those. They've removed them all, turned the resources from them into buildings. Over here, and some more stuff like that. Let's see how well that lines up. Okay, I think no more houses this way because this is just going to kind of loop into here. But I'm going to get a tree right there. I'm feeling pretty confident about this. Let's get some more trees. In fact, some hedges. This great big open area right here. And we'll make sure to color all of those green. Or should we do a pink? No, there is only one pink tree. It is the last of the pink trees. like that idea. And it is a town that is taking very good care of that last pink cherry blossom tree. That'll give us a little bit of a story down the road to play with. More trees along here. Just kind of little decoration trees that kind of make the trail leading this way. For decorating purposes, let's go ahead and put a nice big well, or not well, fountain. Chewy is just not in a happy mood today. Everybody's bothering him in his house. And we'll even get a tree right here, and a couple of them over here. Alright, fun part, coloring. Let's start where I like to start, with the trees. Now, while I'm kind of thinking about it, one thing that I'm really debating doing is on our Discord, we have a art enthusiast page. I am really considering putting just every day a new picture that you can just kind of print off in color, or even color it on Photoshop. Do what you want. Just a way to kind of be creative. Give yourself 15-30 minutes, color a picture, enjoy it. Or if you're like me, pull out a piece of paper, draw, give yourself an hour and draw. It is really calming, really relaxing, and that's the purpose of it. I am just doing this while streaming because I want to share it. I love getting feedback or learning new things. So if you see me doing something and you're an art enthusiast and you're like, oh my gosh, let me teach you how to do this better, by all means, reach out. I love the feedback. I'm not afraid to learn. Before I forget it, we're going to go ahead and just color these guys in. These are our little hedges. I don't know why the city planners decided that hedges should only be at the front and not through the whole path, but that's okay. After we're done with the trees, we are going to start on our rocks and get some water. I did just notice that our camera does kind of shake a lot. I do apologize for that. I'm trying my best not to bump it. Oh, and really quick Here, while I'm thinking about it, let me grab one of a picture that I did a while ago. This picture took me about an entire day to do, and this is why I'm not coloring everything in. Because this one I put a lot of detail in, and we ended up using it for one of our games, and I gave all the important locations, just tiny little names, castles, and this time I'm going a little bit bigger. Until we kind of create this whole region, and then I will create another map like that. Now these maps will all be available on Discord. The image quality will not be the best on there, but you are more than welcome to print them out. The other thing that we are doing, just to kind of get a little support for the channel, is on our website, epicgaming.com, EPEC, mind you, you can actually purchase the maps for a single $1, and that'll just help support the channel. But again, these are always absolutely free to use. Future, what we're thinking of doing is upgrading our Hero Forge account, because I've already got Pro, but I don't get the free STLs or anything like that. But we will eventually start making characters and make those STLs available to you guys as well. Create a whole bunch of different characters, all stream based, and if you own a 3D printer, you'll be able to print them off as well. Now, I do own a 3D printer, but I'm still learning how to use it, and I have successfully printed one mini, but it broke so fast, so it's hard to tell if it's because of the filament we used or if it's just how I printed it. But there were a lot of mistakes with it, so I've got a little ways to go. But now that I've got my office kind of more set up in a more peaceful and mentally pleasing environment, I'm going to be able to get back into that. Did we miss any? Yes, missed quite a few actually. Next part. Some things I forgot. Let's just get a tiny little line in there. I need to go like that there. Actually, I don't think I needed to do that with black, did I? Nope, I'm not supposed to do that with black. I'm supposed to do that with green. Whoops. That's okay. It's a super thick part of the tree right there. Yeah. Alright. Let's go to rocks. I just stick to standard colors because I want these images to roughly be... I want you to be able to look at it and be like, oh yeah, that is clearly a rock. He uses the same color pattern for that every time. Oh, that is clearly a pillar, or, well, the trees are very obvious. You try to make it as easy as possible to kind of identify what some of the structures are in the surroundings. Also, I would like to transition our music here real quick. Only because I think we've gone through that playlist at least twice. Oh, hey, they're working on the house outside. So if you're able to hear them, I do apologize. And if there's any loud or large equipment being used, it's way too loud, let me know, so I can try to adjust our sound quality here. But here soon, we're gonna have new neighbors. It's gonna be awesome. Go ahead, color the pillars. Yeah. Okay, now, other important thing to do is all of our watchtowers. These are much higher than the rest, and they are stone watchtowers, so we're gonna go with the gray into the outlines. Just this little section around all of the towers. Now the gatehouse, I am going to put a roof over top of these. I'm going to rotate our world just a little bit more. I'm going to start up here. I will also have this video posted up on YouTube later today. We're still trying to figure out the editing side of this. We installed DaVinci. Pretty sure that's the one we did. And we are trying so hard to figure it out. Especially for some of our more games. See, streaming painting and stuff, that is totally fine for me. I don't mind if we have 2 hours worth of video on there where it's just us calmly enjoying what we're doing, working. Not working, but coloring, having fun. I think that's all of our gray for now. Until I find a spot I missed, like that gatehouse right there. I know you guys saw it, thank you. Good catch. If you didn't, it was because I was rotating your world around, and I'm sorry. Huh. Another quick overview, anything really? Not so much. Okay. Next, let's get some water. Only because I really enjoy doing it. Let's put a big old rock right in the middle of this little volcano right there. There's a singular tree out there, a little baby tree. It's just hanging on for dear life, trying not to get taken away by the river. Oh no, that was brown, gray, whatever color. That's okay. Our tree will look a little odd. We can work with it. It's act. In fact, it might actually work in our favor. Just have a little darker green. Yeah. See? Barely noticeable. Hello there, sir. Why are you being an army right now? When they're putting in new houses and they start walking through our yard, it's one of those, is our house okay? Did you mess something up? Did you see something that is messed up? Oh, looks like they're just trying to make sure that power and stuff is connected to it. I'm just a little paranoid, okay? It's okay. It's good for us. Builds character. This part, let's get some blue in there. Like so, and we'll actually kind of take a colored pencil and color that in a little bit. Alright, so there's that part. And I just have our black, because what we need to do now is start putting roofs. Yeah. And just start giving everybody actual roof over their head. So I'm gonna actually come back with a gray, put that in there. That's our garden, don't touch. Let's do the houses around it, so you try to forget about touching it. Roof does not look straight at all. They're all individual sized houses. This one's going to be one long one, there's one there. Here. And this one, another little hip roof that goes from here to there. And this is all going to be just sloping down it that way. And our watchtower here. Not really watchtower, kind of more like clock tower, if anything. It's more. Our gatehouse is in. This guy, we want to go up. and like this. This is kind of just an awning for him. And then we're gonna go bam, bam. Thank you, Stan. Like a so. Perfect. Okay, I think I'm giving up on this song. Let's kind of move on to the next one. Nope, not that one. Okay, did we get them all? Really? That went considerably faster than I thought. Okay. So, next, we're gonna take our brown. We're gonna get this garden going. All I do for it is just take brown, get some blocks in, just simple lines. This is where they come to get their fresh vegetables to use. Oh, needed a gray. I've got better chimney one right here. Okay, let's go back to our brown. And let's give some pathways. Like that and everything. Does this give you incredible vibes? Because it really does for me. The song. Alright, right here. We're going on this path that just kind of loops that away. Yeah, like so. Okay. Now this part is totally optional. You can call it quits here. Not quits, but you can call your image pretty much done. What I like to do though is come back through a couple different colors. First do I use? Take your time. Need a light brown, I will. Got a mango. I also like having harvest gold. And if you know how to organize this better, oh for love, please teach me your ways. What I've been doing with my markers is I've got a bucket of markers that I take my favorites and I put them in a simple little container that I can have access to. I may have to start doing that with my colored pencils. The only downside is they're a little tall. I can't put the lid on it. For buildings that need to stand out, I use a red. What's color red? Ooh, is this my gold? It is a gold. I'd like to see how that looks. And this one is my mahogany that I take for any very important building. I use red. Always use red. So I know that building is, that building is, that building. You get the idea. I can kind of make notes and references from, and it'll target the player's eyes to be more like, ooh, what's this building? What's that one for? What's this one for? Kind of makes sense? I hope. we got a light blue and we got a darker brown. I like using the darker blue. We're going to go ahead and start at the river. All I do is just come around the edges here. It doesn't have to be neat or fancy or anything like that. Just kind of connect your lines. Don't have to color in the whole thing. I just aim for the edges, just to really make it pop, so it's a little more clear. Hey, that's a river. I know they're working on the other house, but every time they run their drill, it sounds like it's going into our house. Don't add on to our house unless... Or actually, yeah, go ahead. Add on to our house. That sounds great. Just don't charge us for the second house. Please and thank you. Right along these guys out here, just a little bit on both sides, never hurt. Especially right around here, where that water is flowing around these objects. I just think it gives it a little more 3D look. I'm not doing anything overly complicated. I'm really just taking my colored pencil and circling all on board. We don't have to be fancy or anything. How would we like to do this? Let's first mark out our area of work. So let's start with the red. And what I like to do right off the bat is just take a separate piece of color. Just double check myself before I start coloring. Make sure I know which one's going to be darker, which one is lighter. Okay. Let's go with the red, orange, and the mahogany. Alright, so one of our first buildings have one. Oh, also, just like in this one, our light is coming from this way. So our brighter sections will be coming from this way. That's just kind of how my brain just processes light. I know there's a lot more to it, but if we think too hard about our project, it no longer becomes, for some, it no longer fun, it is work. And we don't want that here. We want a nice, relaxing environment. Here is going to be the only other spot that I'm going to put dark because the watchtower is going to be kind of blocking it out. But we'll go with a light spot right along here. And then this guy. I'm going to say he's at the same height as this building. That's why this part is going to be lighter red. Now let's take our mahogany, come in with that darker, and it really doesn't look like we are making it darker. And if you only have like a red color pencil, what you can do is just kind of come back over with a light brown or something along that lines, just to give it a two-tone. Or if you don't want to even do that, paint or color the whole thing red. Be like, can't tell the difference. Light is everywhere. Actually, now that I'm using mahogany, it kind of looks like it's actually not nearly as dark as I would have liked, but that's okay. We're still going to stick with it. Alright, let's do our tavern next. Ooh, I did miss some black lines on here. Our dormers. There we go. Good catch, guys. Good catch. Start with our light red orange along here. I am so tempted to put the light there, but we're not going to. We are going to stick to the same side. Don't mess up our principles. So it does mean the sun is kind of coming more at this angle, I guess. I need to stop overthinking it. Just color. That's what we're doing. We're having fun. We're coloring. Keep doing that. This is our little shop. And let's go to our dark. Yeah. And if it's not noticeably different for you, that's okay. Just it normally looks a little bit better once we scan the images. Now, this building is going to be another little shop or something. So I'm going to paint or color. I keep trying to paint stuff. I'd like to color in some of our guard towers. Okay. And you know, I think we're gonna make this building here. This one's gonna stand out. It's gonna be important later. And that's the nice part. If you leave things white and you've got an idea later on, you can come back with a colored pencil in your story and be like, this is the house where Billy Bob Joe lives, or this is the house that Gandalf visited. And you can throw down a little map or something that is just the house itself. I'm gonna take a light brown and kind of just color in our farm a little bit. Really, really light. Yeah, there we go. Now I feel a little better about it. Okay. Maybe I still haven't found my harvest gold. Is this you? You are my friend. Okay. When it comes to my pathways, I try to either use the mango or the harvest gold. I prefer the harvest gold because it's a little bit lighter, kind of more like a very light gravel. And we're just gonna go like so. And we're gonna come on down over to Gatehouse. This place gets a lot of travel. And we're gonna open it up right here. And by no means do you have to do this. This is very much along the lines of just, I enjoy this part. And I'm gonna give the front of our houses these pathways. I'm not gonna go down the sides or anything like that. We're gonna leave that up to imagination. But what I will do is have my brown marker on the side here. So if I create a spot where I think it needs a little more pop to it, I can just kind of add that. Guys, stay in your lane. Yeah, like right here. Brown. And this is going to just kind of go off this way to our next section over here. This I kind of just want to loop down that away. And we're going to boop that right there. And go back to our harvest gold. Just kind of connect up our houses, give them the pathway they deserve. It's not the one they asked for. I definitely want the surrounding part of this. In fact, while I'm thinking about it, let's get this. This would be the only part that I actually fill in. And I'm going to go with a lighter blue because it's going to be more, actually should be more of a greenish water because they don't have clean sanitized water. Or if they do, it's like holy water or something. Let's take that way, this way. We're just going to take a little bit of a brown coat, bloop, and a bloop. Front of the door and this area on this side. Just little details. But yeah, if you would be interested in some coloring pages to do while watching the stream or anything like that, let me know and I will get them posted into our Discord. That way you guys can either grab just a blank piece of paper, draw along, or just color something that we have available. Have some fun with it. We spend too much time cooped up, working. As my counselor put it, my work-life balance is so work-oriented, it's very unhealthy. So this, for me, is a nice little way to transition it. I get to share what I enjoy doing in a way that kind of makes it feel more like a work environment for me. Now, I am noticing my pencil here is kind of giving up on me, so we're going to give it a quick sharpen. Careful. Okay. Here's hoping that doesn't destroy my colored pencil. And again, we're just going around kind of highlighting, making circles around things that we want to kind of pop out, fill in our pathways. This one's kind of spooky, this music. A little bit. Let's go ahead and get some brown in here because yeah, I'm going to be walking a lot. Around here, let's get brown along those and just some light. So, I'm actually going to take this guy like this. We're going to color along those lines so everything doesn't look so square. And let's get some more tiny bits. People got time to get water. Hey, stickers! Thank you, thank you. Get this little color, this little color. Okay. Now our bridge. What I'm gonna do with that one is take this gray or slate and just do the outside lines, because it is going to be more of a stone bridge. We did do a bridge where we had given it the brick lines and everything, and it wasn't sitting well with me. It was okay, but it was not something I was going to go out of my way and do again. That's okay. Oh, now, mango. What we use the mango for? It's our sand. So, along our river line here, kind of more of our sand / dirt. I'm just gonna little river line all the way down it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. What else would we like to add to this? Hey, I missed some red spots. Okay. Okay. I think that's going to be the end of that one. So now, our city is nice and large that way. When you set this down on a table here, it's going to be really, really cool for all of your players to see. Now, let's start going over to this side. Alright, let's move my mess away. Oh no! Not the gumdrop buttons! Oof. Okay. We need our rock, please. Okay, no rivers on this side. And our lines that we want to carry over are going to be right here. We want to finish off a little red house here. And I would also like this part to come out and connect here. A nice big building area. And also need to finish our little stone there and our pillars. Put a pillar there. Perfect. Okay. Longest top spot here. We're going to take that out. Go like so. I don't think we're going to have an entrance coming in from this side. I think this is all going to be kind of just guarded off. Or should we? If we do, but I think yeah. We are going to put the gatehouse right here. And what I'm going to do is something a little different. And just kind of line it up like so. Like this. And right along here. And that'll connect to here. So it will be a gatehouse that if any enemy forces do try to push their way through, this is kind of like a narrow trap hall or something for them. In fact, we're going to put a secondary gatehouse right here. So if we've got any enemy forces in here, they've got the ability to kind of take care of anything trying to swarm there. Our fortress. Let's go down here. I would like a big watchtower right there. And we're going to go ahead and connect these lines up. And the fortress itself. We're going to go like this. It's going to be a very most Nord-like castle. Very square, very large. And on top here, I'm going to actually go like this. We're going to have this be its own little roof. It's pointing out that way. And we'll do a stairwell right here. Leads into the castle. As for up here, everything needs to be a little squared off, just so it stands out from a 2D perspective. And go to like this. Connect these walls all up. And we're going to say that this is just a solid fortified structure, that it's going to have a flat roof, just one big chunky boy in the middle of our port town here. It's where all of our diplomatic leaders live or something. Or in the event of an invasion, everybody swarms here to kind of defend themselves. Oh, can't really hear me over the music? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's turn that down then. But that's okay. I actually also wanted to go to our next music selection here. Okay, and then we also want a church, and I think we're going to put the church back here. Nice large structure. Has its own little bell tower. Just a single one. Give it a little bit of a curve. Bay area there. Just bring it on down. Connect it right there. Have a separate wing there, and we'll do another wing over here. We'll even give it a small garden, because they got a garden. This church wants a garden. Yeah. And let's throw some pillars into it. It also doesn't help that I'm talking this way and the mic is that way. Large bell tower. What we're going to do right here is I'm going to put a circle. Go like this. And just 3 little lines like so. Come on down the center here. Connect it up like this. Like this. And let's give this some dormers. Just little ones. Okay. Now, more housing. Don't know if you guys heard that, but just got a stream message. I will check it out after we're done here. We got about 45 minutes. Odd if it is you. My bad. Oh. I don't think I want to put any houses along here, but we will get trees in here. Get a tree right along there. I may have to find out who is trying to message me. If you do hear the beeps, I am sorry. I will adjust that so we aren't... Anyway, so I'm not so distracted by it. Oh my goodness. Doesn't help when I can't quite see anything without changing channels. Okay, so that is definitely on the to-do list. Fix notifications. Let's give our church a well. Along here, we're gonna go with more extended wall. And we're just gonna take this guy, go straight on down. And let's get some trees on this side. Oh, can't forget our rocks too. Ooh, gotta get some trees inside the castle. And some farmland, because if for any reason they get under attack, they need to be able to provide food to the castle. It may not be long term, but it's a kind of a preserve as you go kind of thing. I don't know if we want really a back door to this. I think the walls are going to be enough for that. We're also going to put some other housing in here. These are kind of more workshops, blacksmiths, stuff like that. Let's go. Bam. Like so. More housing over here. This area is going to definitely be more open. And that's okay, because it is some of our larger buildings. Now along this wall, we can get some trees, and then we're going to start stamping houses against the wall. Man, these guys are super loud over at at the house right next to us. Sure, it's only about 30... Oh, my bad. Okay, so just kindly let Ginger know that I'm streaming and give me about this long and then I'll reach back out to her. If that's okay. Ooh, we need a well on the inside because they gotta have access to water somewhere. Okay, and let's get some more trees. Yeah, you can definitely see how this is more of the residential area. This is the kind of scattered larger buildings. These guys claimed this area first and set strict building regulations for being able to move their armies and stuff around through the town. Awesome. Okay, yes, I'm going to reach out to her as soon as we're done streaming, so we can work together on that. And I have been thinking about starting like a dedicated server. Plus just more posh looking for nobles. Oh, for this side? Yeah, pretty much. If you own a house over here, it's going to be a little more taken care of, maybe? Sure. What else do we want? Absolutely need more trees. Because, yeah, there's a noticeable difference in kind of the clustering. You get a little more space out here. Here you're definitely more confined. Out here there's definitely just more pathways for the merchants. So I think that's the story, and that's what we're sticking with. Yeah. Alright, let's get to coloring some trees. But yeah, I was thinking a Minecraft server, an Avorian server. So if you like spaceship style games, you could do that one. I would like to do a zombie themed server somewhere, but I just don't know which game, because I do enjoy 7 Days to Die, but it is... The game changes so much with each update that it's hard to... You basically end up learning a whole new game every time it updates. But it is a great game. They've always done a really good job with it. It's just... it can be overwhelming. I did think about doing a Rust server, but Rust on my computer, it hates me right now. I need a little better graphics card and a little more RAM for it. And probably don't even need a better graphics card, just the RAM. It would also help if my hard drives were a little larger. But those are all future plans. Let's see. But yeah, tonight, instead of Satisfactory, Aqua and I are going to be playing some Portal Knights. We're both going to start brand new characters and start a whole brand new save and world. See how well that goes. but that won't be until about 6 p.m. Central Time. And typically our streams last about 2 hours. With it being Friday, we might end up staying up a little bit later playing another game or something. We'll see how it goes. Just a reminder that I will not be doing any afternoon streams from this point on until I'm back into a little healthier routine. I don't mind streaming every day. I think it's great fun. I absolutely love doing this. But streaming 3 times a day is not helping a work-life balance. It is creating more work. And it's not that I don't enjoy it. It's just mentally I'm trying to make sure that I'm on a healthy routine. And as always, if you really do enjoy this content, throw a like. We've got all of the art content is going onto YouTube. Once we figure out our editing, we will start bringing some of our games over to it. And hopefully after I talk to Ginger here, we'll actually be able to start some servers or something like that. Could be really, really fun. Because she's been wanting to do that, and if I give her some ideas, we might be able to put something together. Huh. Okay, did we get all the trees? Hey! Thank you for the follow. Yep, perfect. So, really quick here, I do want to show you kinda some of the things that we've got going on with this. Right off to the side of your Twitch stream, you're gonna see a little CC and a little purple heart. That little purple heart is stickers that you can post all over. They have a cooldown timer of about 5 minutes. Not 5 minutes, but 5 seconds. And a whole bunch of little things.
Hello.
Yeah, and they don't stay there. They're...
Hey, listen.
No, you listen. But one of the other really fun things that we have is our alerts up here. And if I can get my brain to work, anytime a follower comes, we give them a coffee cup. If somebody hosts our channel where they're sharing our stream, that's me holding a present, that's Scal holding a present. Yes, coffee is definitely around the theme of this, along with just being supportive and enthusiastic and having a really healthy environment. If we do have a raid come in, like somebody brings like 10 or so people in, we've got 18 seconds of just cheering, drum roll. This is a raid. And the reason why it's 18 seconds is because when our channel gets bigger and growing more, people will be able to use bits to kind of send messages directly onto our screen here, and it'll be in the form of a cheer. And what better way to cheer than by yelling like a Wookiee? Now, one of the big things that people will be able to do later on is subscribe. And people who subscribe They deserve all 18 seconds of this, and it's copyright free. It's just so awesome. And of course, all the music we have playing here is royalty-free music. I've got it on our Discord. And anything that I do stream-wise gets posted onto our Discord. Okay, back to the coloring. What we need to do now is finish off our roofs. Or no, we're on the rock stage. Where do we got our rocks? Let's start right here. These pillars, definitely going to be gray. Oh yes, and website. Aqua Orphe has put together the official website, epicgaming.com, EPEC. And I do get asked a couple times why I didn't go with just Scalamar as my channel name. And that's primarily because Scalamar is me, and Epic is more of a community. And once we get Aqua into a spot where she can start streaming too, it'll be Epic Gaming, and she'll be able to also stream and be connected here as well. We play games together already, but once we get a little further in, we'll be able to share both of our screens at a time or something. That's just future plans. Well, you're not showing your face, you're just streaming. You're doing what you're already doing. You're just going to share your screen, so your screen is, depending on what game you're playing, if it's a factory game, they're going to see you die a lot. But if it's like Portal Knights or Sea of Thieves, they're going to see just how active you are. I 110% want to get behind having a Chewy camera. Speaking of Chewy, do you have him? Because I kind of realized that after he did his defending of the house, he didn't really come back to my door at all. Ah, gotcha. Oh, so he's just probably chilling in the living room on the couch watching these guys work on our house next door. Okay, is that all of our rocks? Nope. And towers? Okay. I actually see a spot we need another tree. Yeah, just the one. Okay. Now let's take our... Well, I don't really have any water spots, do I? No, not at all. Okay, so we're going straight into roof. Alright, we already got our line connected there. Yep. Alright, thank you for stopping in. I'll give you a call after the stream is done. I also gotta remember to call my mom today. That's our garden. We're not touching our garden. These people need their food. Part of me wants to just throw a large window up here on this. Or not a window, but a large roof. But we're not doing it. We're not gonna. No, 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 no. But what I may do is make these towers a little taller and give them a roof. Yeah. Yeah, so they stand out a little more. Wow. If you're ever thinking to yourself, man, I can't draw like that, you really can, because all you gotta do, it's really simple, is put shapes down. Doesn't matter what they are, what they look like, doesn't matter their size. Like, that's just one large rectangle and I drew a line down the middle. Bam. You have a house. So if you play D&D and you want just some maps that people are going to be like, hey, this is really cool. That's all you got to do. Alright, let's start coloring our roofs here. So we go with our red orange here and our mahogany here. Ooh, I missed a line. I need a line. Oop. There we go. Yes, this one's mahogany. Our red orange is gonna go here and here. And along here. Now normally I would go with the mahogany along there, but because this is all just one piece, my brain is saying just stick to the one color, don't worry about shading. We are not master artists. We are doodlers who do not care. We doodle what we want. And we doodle not care of what you have to say about. Oh my god, that hurts my brain. I'll stop now. Thanks. Oop, another line. Missed it. This one is down below, so I'm gonna just make it all dark. A dark mahogany. So that's the church. We got that. The castle fortress here. We are going to go with the dark mahogany around there. And what I would like to do, in fact, I'm going to take this part, go like this. There's a roof there. There's a roof right here. Just to kind of give it a little more homey feel, I guess. Mahogany. Hiya. Jake. Shush. Orange red. This is definitely making our castle stand out. And this roof is our castle entrance. And we kind of decided that this guy is going to be like our blacksmith or something. So I'm going to go ahead and fill these guys in. Oh no! Oh no! That was supposed to be a light red. Okay, well. Whoops. Okay, light red on this side. It's okay, it's the only house that doesn't like to be touched by the sun. Yeah. And I just did it again. No! Oh no! It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Light is weird. It does many magical things. Okie dokie. Next part. Oh, some more lines that I missed. Anywhere there's gates needs roofing. They got to be able to protect the people in the watchtowers. Okay. And I kind of want this one to... It's going to be a tiny little tavern that's more... This is an inn. This one is definitely more tavern based. This one won't have beds available. It'll just strictly be a drinking hub. Yeah. This bell tower. Let's go like this. To our light red here and our dark red here. Yeah, that's good. Except for I forgot my light red right over here. Okay, there's that part. Let's go ahead and jump over to our browns. Right off the bat, we want that going there. That kind of connecting right like so. I want a pathway going around. Yep. Over here, kind of more something like so. It doesn't have to be anything grand. We're just dropping lines down to make things pop. Our garden over here. Our brown marker's getting a little thick on us. Don't do that, buddy. Hang in there. Okay. Harvest gold time. Time to get these pathways going. Along the castle line for sure. I just made this part thicker because I forgot to tell my brain not to go berserk with the coloring. But it's okay. But yeah, I do think we're gonna successfully complete 2 whole maps in 1 stream today. And then I think what we may do tomorrow morning is create some Hero Forge characters. Nah, first things first, we'll finish off this bottom corner, and then we'll do some Hero Forge characters. Ooh, we need brown up here. Lots of traveling there, yeah. Alright, old map. Not old map, but previous map. I'm setting you off to the side so I can start rotating our worlds around. Alright, Mr. House, you are surrounded. But you are not. I also have to give Dustin and Mom a heads up that we'll be playing Portal Knight, so if they would like to jump in with us, they're more than welcome to. So yeah, I'll try to call them today. I don't know what Dustin's plans are, but I'm sure Mom would love to. Because, again, it's Friday night. Okay, color in this part here. Man, guys, can't you put a house together quieter? Alright, I need my gray back because we've got towers here that are taller than the others, and I want them to stand out. Alright, and then what I'm also going to do to kind of make this part stand out a little more is I've got this slate, and we're going to go ahead and color in these wall areas. Okay. We officially have our fortress. Now, we don't have any water, so we don't need any really sandy areas, but I'm still gonna take our mango, kind of go little sanded area out here, if anything, around some of these rocks, just so we get those pops of colors. Okay, and with that, we have successfully created the whole north section of our town. And when we connect it right here, bam, it is looking awesome. Tomorrow morning, what we'll do is we will finish off this section and probably start our making characters for each of our little spots. So let's go ahead and actually start transitioning into our farewell here. So that's roughly all the time I've got for this morning. Anything else beyond this point it would take far too long to get done. So I want to thank you greatly for watching, chatting, and all of the support. I hope to see you at our evening stream. If not, that's okay. And if you are wondering what we'll be doing, our schedule is posted down below now. I've got it part of Twitch. It lists our morning and our evening streams. And as I get closer to the stream time, I will update the notifications so you can see what we're playing and what our game plans are. But those are just our basics. But we also have everything that we're planning on our Discord, so just feel free to follow us there. And again, a huge thank you to all of you. I'm glad to be creating this content for our wonderful community. So you guys all take care, be healthy, and most importantly, keep smiling.